Hey guys, welcome back. So this is a requested makeup look, the request was actually to use just the Zoeva Rose Golden Palette, and this is a look that I've come up with. This is the second look that I've done with this makeup palette, and I'll link the other one down below if you want to see it. But the first couple of colours that I'm going to use in my crease as my transition shade are Luster and Rusty Petals. And then I'm going to go back in with Rusty Petals on a pencil brush and just place that in the outer corners just to deepen that up, and in the inner corners. Now I do have to go in about 2 to 3 times, I think it was, just to get the depth that I wanted. You can have it as smoky as you want, so if you want it really smoky, then go in with a few more layers. You could even go in with a black. There's no black in this palette, so I've just used the brown that came with it. But I've gone in with this shade first, and then I'm going to go back in with my first blending brush just to blend out that crease, and then going in with Wonderful, which is just a deeper matte brown, and going over Rusty Petals. So again, this is just to create depth in the outer corners and in the inner corner. The inner corner is not going to be as deep as the outer corner, but again, if you wanted this to be even more dressy or more glamorous, you could add more depth to this look. And then going in with Copper is King, and just foiling that with the e.l.f. Mist and Set, I think that's what it is, on a flat shaded brush, and I'm applying that onto the center part of my eyelid. So I'm applying that where there's no brown on my lid. And with this shade as well, I did have to go in a couple of times just to get the intensity that I wanted. I really wanted this to pack a punch. And then going back in with the first blending brush and just keeping that the crease clear of this colour. Next I'm going in with Just a Rose, and this is a similar tone to Copper is King, but a little bit more golden, a little bit more bright, and I've just taken that onto my ring finger and dabbing that on right in the middle of my eye and then blending that out with my fingers again, and then using the same colour on my lower lid. And then going in with Wonderful on an angle brush and applying that over the Just a Rose that I applied earlier on my lower lid. The reason I did that was just to give a little bit of a gold sort of peeking through underneath the brown on my lower lid, if that makes sense. But you could go straight in with the brown. And then I wanted to deepen out the outer corners a bit more, so I went back in with Wonderful. Taking the highlight shade from the Makeup Revolution contour palette, I applied this on my brow bone. Now you could use Luster, but on me it looked a little bit more pink and dull, so I went in with the Makeup Revolution palette. Now using my Uemura gel liner and an angle brush, this is by Zoeva, and I'm just lining my upper lash line. I'm not creating a wing, I'm not doing anything fancy. I'm literally just lining my lash line. I'm not making it thick. I just wanted to deepen up the line itself, my lashes, just to make them look fuller. And I'm using the same liner on my lower lash line, just a third of the way in. Now I've applied some false lashes off camera. I've just used the Ardell lashes in 110. These are natural. And then I'm contouring my face with the Makeup Revolution Ultra Contour Palette again. I've just used the center shade from the contour range and applying that onto my cheekbone, under my cheekbone, jawline, forehead, the usual places. And then for my blush, I'm using a ColourPop highlighter in the colour Most Necessary. Now this is a bit deep for me to use as a highlighter, so I use it as a blush, and it doubles up as a highlighter on me. I'm not going to go in with a second highlighter. And then now that the lashes have dried, I'm going back in with the gel liner, just to cover up the lash band in case there was any glue that I could see. And then for my lips, I'm using 2 Revlon lipsticks. This is the first one's the Revlon ColorBurst Balm Stain in Rendezvous, which is just an orange. And then I've gone in with a reddish orange, which is the Revlon ColorBurst, I can't say this, Matte Balm in Striking. And then I've gone back in with Rendezvous just to blend that out. And then once this is done, that's the final look done. I really hope you enjoy this. It was really easy, really quick. Doesn't really take much blending. Yeah, But I really hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you all next week. Bye!